Well, hello all you shiny, happy people. I just wanted to take some time to welcome you to the very first video of For the Folks Back Home. Now what this is an easier way for you to navigate Dallas. If you're one of those people who hate the traffic, you hate the cost of gas, you don't want to risk getting your car messed up, I'm going to show you how to use public transit to get through Dallas cheaper, easier, more effectively, so you're not missing out on all the awesome things that the big city has to offer. You know, when I was a kid, a lot of the older people in my life hated Dallas. When you would go to Rockwall and you would see it on the horizon, it was like the just physical epitome of the same hell that got preached to us every Sunday morning out in the butt crack. I get it. A lot of the older people who told us what to do and where to go when we were younger they were not Dallas people for whatever reason, whether it be the traffic or, you know, the potential to get into an accident or whatever personal reasons they may have had not to go to a bigger city. I mean, let's face it, your Mimon people was probably a little narrow-minded. Because the older people in my life didn't like going to Dallas, or any big city for that matter, I didn't get to explore Dallas until I was much, much older. I cut my teeth on the New York subway system long before I went to check out and explore my own big city nearest me. Now that I live here, I still hear from people my age and from the generation younger that they don't like to come here. It's big, it's scary, it's full of traffic, there's violence. I get it, but that's everywhere. That's everywhere, even in the small towns in East Texas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin going to places that I think people need to see. People who live out in the boonies of East Texas. We're talking Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Caddo Mills, Royce City, Rockwall. Rockwall, you're just right across the lake. You have no excuse. These train tracks go there, but you're not ready to play ball. Perhaps to be discussed in another video. But all videos will begin in Rowlett, Texas. It's right across Lake Ray Hubbard. It's right there by the Bass Pro Shop. You were going to go to the Bass Pro Shop anyway. That said, all adventures will begin here in Rowlett. I will put up a map to show you how to get here, and then we will go from there. All right, folks, so the first thing out the gate while we're waiting on the next train to get here, because I doopty-dooed around and ended up leaving, the first thing that you're going to need to do is buy your ticket. Yes, from time to time, contrary to popular belief, the DART ticket enforcement people will ask to see your ticket. So it might be a good idea to have one. Now, what you can do when you do such a thing here, buy a ticket at one of these things, or one of these things, or one of these things, or the GoPass app is a free download on iPhones and Androids and all kinds of good stuff. Not only can you buy your ticket there, you can also use it as a sort of GPS to get to places using DART. It'll tell you what to get on, whether it be a station, for a train, or a bus, and it'll tell you when it's coming, when it's leaving, everything. This is a must if you're going to navigate Dallas by train. While we're waiting on that, there's always something up here that says what train is coming, what line it is, and how long it'll be until the next one. In Rowlett, this is a typical week-a-day schedule. So you have your ticket, They're in the process of cleaning the train right now before it takes off again. So I figured I would take this time to drop a few other little nuggets of wisdom into your melons before we get going. First of all, always pace back and forth like Darth Maul in that scene in Phantom Menace right before he tagged Qui-Gon Jinn. It makes you look like a pissed off caged animal and nobody wants to even approach you. I'm kidding, you don't have to do that. You can smile. But sunglasses help. Like, you know, you're going into the quote unquote urban jungle. You know, the predators can all see that you're scared. Sunglasses always helps. Number 2, don't come in here all Billy Badass with your open carry sidearm because that's what you do back home. Nobody here is going to be impressed with your pea shooter there, Billy the Kid. You don't need it. Just conceal it like the rest of us. Shh. Speaking of pea shooters, there is nowhere to use the restroom on Dart. Nowhere. Before you park your car in the parking lot in Rowlett at the train station, go to one of its many franchise restaurants and use the bathroom there before you get on this train. It's going to take you about 45 minutes to get to downtown Dallas. Once you're in downtown Dallas, you can go to Union Station where the TRE and the Amtrak and the freight trains all run through, and they have a bathroom in there. But if you're a woman, it's been closed for who knows how long. If you're a man, the door stays propped open so everybody walking by there can see you pee. All right, let's jump on and do this thing. Let's make it happen. Let's get out of here. My God, is this not the trippiest ad you have ever seen? I never once thought about like rolling joints or snorting coke off my phone. You know how expensive those things are? When you're not busy looking at the strange ads inside the train, there's also the map. There is a map on every wall in every car that will tell you how to get from point A to point B. Don't pay attention to the directions. They're not correct. Just look at the colors. I just can't help but think that I would have been a little more open-minded growing up before taking a crash course in the military or going to New York or Los Angeles and doing the things that I was doing there. It wouldn't have been such a mind job if I would have taken adventures like this into the city for some culture. Like, think of how many concerts, shows, and the awesome food, and the brilliant, beautiful museums and parks. Think about all the things you're missing just because of dogma and rhetoric and upbringing and tradition. Think about what you're missing because of the Meemaw and Peepaw stigma. No, I'm going to help you break through that because you can trust me. After all, I'm a white guy with a beard and a UFO t-shirt. End of story. Now, as we get going, one of the first things you're going to notice is that Rowlett smells like poop. There is a massive wastewater treatment plant here. Also, Lake Ray Hubbard is where Dallas gets its water. So Rowlett, yeah. The edge of the city is where all the poop goes. And you'll be able to smell it between there and Garland. Also, something I wanted to tell you before you got on the train. It's best to do this in packs. It's best to do this in pairs. I don't know if I would do this on my own as a younger person who's never done it before, but over time, the more you do it, the better you're gonna get, the easier it's gonna get. Trust me, every bit of discomfort you're gonna feel the first time you do this is gonna pay off in the end. Anyway, this is the intro to the series. I got you on the train. In the next video that comes, I'm going to take you somewhere very special. Preach truth, tote jokes, shoplift, Amazon. I hope everyone has an amazing